Peace and blessings, family. So I just wanted to come and chat for a few, spread some love and some wisdom. So just me being in a place where I'm actually listening and then actually being able to just understand from different perspectives, because as we see, everybody has their own journey. A lot of people have been through different things. So when I talk to others, they say a lot of times we just listen to people. We listen to people like, oh yeah, you should try this or you should try that. And a lot of times, yeah, we're trying and we're allowing our bodies to see different things, but we literally have to enjoy the journey. Just because it's not the food, it's the way that we're feeling, their energies, it's all of it. So when we are on this journey, we are allowing ourselves to get really back connected to who we are. It's like we're learning everything about our bodies, because since from birth, we've been getting told what to do. If it's either from the doctors or something, we have never been in a place where we can just actually listen to our bodies. Like, listen to what our bodies is telling us. We go to everybody else. So if we get sick, we're going to the doctor. We're looking up stuff. But we just don't allow ourselves to just feel, body, what's going on? What do I need? And when we find ourselves in a place that, okay, and it's just starting now, even whatever journey you're on, wherever you're at, it says, I am here and I'm ready to connect, because all of it is mental. All of this, we are only in our mind. So when you can find yourself to just quiet, if you can come outside, sit in the grass, and just allow yourself to be free, allow yourself to connect back to you, get yourself back in a place that you can just say, hey, body, it's time for us to enjoy the journey. And now you're enjoying the journey, seeing what, while you're detoxing, you're seeing what you like. Because everybody wanted to tell me what I like, what I'm supposed to do, but my body is different from everybody else. So I allowed my body to reject everything for me. I enjoyed everything I was eating, because I know that it's energy, and if I don't change my vibration, then the food that's coming in me is going to make me sicker, because it's mental. So I'm loving the journey. I know I've been eating this since birth because of what they've been placing, what they got in our communities. They have these foods in our community. So, and this is what is around us. So we're doing what we can. And now that we see that these foods have not been bringing our, really true healing to our bodies, it can only start, cleansing, flushing out, and we're feeling it. It's like a lot of times people are like, I'm not hungry, I don't even want it. No, because you're really just eating just to eat. We have been told that we have to eat a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it allows our bodies to be even more filled up, because it can't even digest now with all this stuff in our system. So now we have to deeply get in a place where we're flushing. So when I say flush, it's about eating healthier items that allow your body to flush. So even if you're just eating more fruits are the main items that detox your body. Fruits with seeds, they don't, a lot of things we just got to go through and see ourselves. But when we, like as myself, have actually been through the journey, I can actually teach from a place of seeing things clear. So when I first started my journey in 2013, I allowed myself to cut off 2 things at a time, because I was seeing what beef and pork was doing to me. So once I cut off that, I detox monthly. I'm able to get all them toxins out. And when you're detoxing, like I said, with fruits and herbs. And it's best to do juice, because it's liquid and it's giving your system that time to digest. Because like I say, you have not been able to digest these foods. You have been eating and eating and eating. So a lot of times we go through constipation, we go through different illnesses, because our bodies want to flush, our bodies want to heal. Our bodies will heal itself if we're giving our bodies the items to heal. But because we're eating so many different things, our bodies is just out of whack, mentally, energetically, physically. So once we realize that, then that's when the thing will start to flow. Everything will start to flow. So yeah, make sure, I tell people all the time to start with a challenge. So if this is your first time on this journey, start with the challenge. I have a 10-day raw vegan challenge, and that's what helped me get completely raw, was doing challenges. Also, I do recommend doing a duck flower maybe after two detoxings, two juice cleanses. And the juice cleanse I recommend to do is a 3-day juice cleanse, when you allow your body to go 3 days, no food, just fresh alkaline juice. And I do have an ebook, the 7-day chakra ebook with juice recipes, so that you can make your own juices that's healing your chakras too. But this is what really helped me, because like I said, I cut off beef and pork. I kept detoxing monthly. Then after a while, from detoxing monthly and then, seeing how meat made me feel, I just really was already programming my mind that I want to go vegan. So I had that set. So, you set your intentions with your journey, and everything is going to flow the way it needs to. So, I wasn't being too harsh on myself, but I definitely was starting to eat healthier once I see how these foods made me feel. So I cut off beef and pork, and I was doing more chicken, seafood, and turkey. But I was allowing myself to do fast for like 21 days. Then I cut off chicken and turkey, and I'll just do the juice cleanses. Then after, I'll still be feeling sick, like, oh my God. But, I just allowed myself to get to that place when I couldn't eat it no more. Like, when you can't eat it, you're going to be throwing up, and you will never put that junk back in your mouth. So in 2018, my body completely rejected all of it. And that's when I started consuming more alkaline herbs, sea moss, bladderwrack, burdock root, the main items that's cleansing our bodies, repairing our minerals, and allowing us to get back in this natural state. So even to this day, I still allow myself to be in a flush mode with herbs, because, we do so many things and we're not really aware of what we're doing. And it's really just, of course, we're not aware, because this is what we have been taught. So now we're seeing that it's more to what we've been taught. We really have to just get deeper into knowing that if we're not taking care of ourselves, then nobody can take care of us. They can give us information, they can give us everything, but it really starts with us. And now that we know, we can only do better, together, keep flowing together. So just enjoy the journey, enjoy getting connected back to you, because when you free your body, then you're freeing your mind. And when you free your mind, your soul is free, and you can enjoy the healing journey of just divine peace, because we understand everything is connected. Our brain is connected to the gut. So if you can't, if you're putting a lot of different things in your gut and you're not even really able to trust the food that you're eating, then how can you really trust yourself? So that when you're eating the food, you're eating it from the source. It's coming right from life. So no matter what, the items are protected with love. But when we're consuming meat, we understand that they're sacrificing their lives for us. They want to live too, but we know we in this place where we don't really know nothing else to do, so a lot of times that's why our ancestors, our parents, been able to survive, because these animals are loved. But it's so much pressure that we're putting on our guts, so we're bringing so much pain, and whatever they have, we're putting in our bodies. Whatever they're eating, we're putting in our bodies. We are what we eat, and that's something that we have to remember. We are what we eat. Without health, we only can be in a place of mental death, mentally sick. So this is why, it's so important that we continue to keep spreading the message of health, trying to get our communities back, getting health stores in our communities, getting health markets back in our communities. Because as you see, when we go out in our communities, it's only junk food. It's only fast food in the Black America. And it's like, it should not be this way. Yes, we would be eating differently if we had different items in our communities. But because of what we have around us, what we've been eating for years, this is what we fucking know. So, the goal is, now that we know, we can only keep coming together, building, connecting, and doing things differently. As myself, completely raw, because these chemical products that they're selling, because we know that, most people is going to go vegan. So we know that we should just be consuming fresh fruits and veggies, not all of these other chemically made products that's in the store. So this is why, we're back to connecting to ourselves so we can teach. And I'm glad that I was able to go completely raw so that I could see for myself what I needed for my body and stuff. So now that I know what my body needs, I can teach freely. So I never been like the biggest person with fruits and veggies. So that's why I was like, oh no, I'm not going to really be able to do this raw lifestyle. But once I started doing it for 21 days, I was like, oh my God, I feel so fucking amazing. And then I'm making more meals than I was making when I was eating meat. That's the craziest thing, you know. We think that we can't make nothing. Like, that's what my fear, like, I'm not going to be able to eat nothing. Like, I make the best raw meals now. No oil. That's the goal. Keeping the oils out. We put so much oil in our food, and now we just got all that oil sitting in our bodies. So yes, drink your key lime water, your sea moss, your bladderwrack, burdock root. I do sell different blends on my website, www.rainbowjuicecleanse.us, and then my ebook, 10-day raw vegan challenge.com. I have my 10-day challenge, and I have my 7-day chakra challenge. And I'm always here to do challenges with everyone. So feel free to message me. Feel free to, just feel safe to know that I've been in that place. I understand. All of us, sometimes we may not really be able to talk clearly, but, when you understand, we understand. We all are one. So I love you, family. Peace and blessings.